This is the Atlas B4 for ocean casting. It's in two parts. The first part are the staircases which lava falls down, and they fall down and they make a line of lava, which the second part, which is the flying machine, it runs underneath and then lava falls onto it and then lava runs down its legs, making the lava as wide as possible. The lava falls onto the ocean and it turns the top layer to stone. The engine just sends a short pulse around and it's quite slow. It's meant to be that slow so the lava can fall safely down the legs. You can sit here AFK on a minecart, just put a minecart on those rails. The legs are just a repeating pattern. It's quite simple to build. Doesn't take a lot of materials. The diamond block at the bottom of the legs is just to align the machine with the chunk border. You don't actually have to build it, just know it's there. The machine's a specific width for 2B2T, but if you're on another server, your render distance will be bigger, so you can have the legs longer if you like. When it's running, you want to stay in the middle chunk where the engine is, and then it'll keep both ends of both legs loaded. The staircase is made out of glass, so when the machine's finished and you've drained all the lava, it doesn't show up on your maps. The glass can just stay there. To start the machine, break the obsidian, and then break this slime here and replace it. So the engine moves forward slowly and it just drags the legs along with it. There are ways you can do this without the staircases and place lava at the front of the machine as it's going along, but this isn't reliable for 2B2T or maybe some other servers. It's a lot safer to do it like this and not have to try and backtrack or build the machine again after you went over an area where the lava wasn't working and you missed it and there's a gap. Like I said, you can safely sit here in a minecart and you can just AFK there. When you're getting in and out, you'll want to use a grapple because of all the lava. And it might look like the legs break, but it's just Minecraft updating. As you can see, when it's past, the flying machine's flowing through, all the lava is smooth. It'll stay there until you've drained it, which you do by removing the sources on the top. I've actually let the machine fly all the way through. If you've still got plots to make, you don't want to do that. You want to stop the machine as it reaches the end of the lava. So stop it about here. You want a really long ocean to do this in, so you can get the most out of each machine. You can stop it any time, just place the obsidian back where it was before, and it'll stay there secured. You can start it again at any time, just break the obsidian, and then break and replace the slime. So when it comes time to drain the lava, you could swim up manually, which would take a long time. You could use a elytra to fly over the top and destroy the lava that way. Or you could make a flying machine, which I'll show you in a second. So this is a simple flying machine you can use to destroy the lava sources. You just sit in it and it flies down, and if you're doing a long line of it, it's probably a lot easier and safer than doing it by elytra or trying to swim up each one. To start it, break the obsidian and then break this cobblestone. As you can see, it's successful in making big flat areas of stone. I've put a map over there for reference. One thing you should note is that for the schematic included for the 2B2T version of this machine, that the cast on the ocean is only 7 chunks wide, whilst the maps are 8 chunks wide. Again, this is due to the limitations of render distance on 2B2T. So on 2B2T, think of your first machine as an investment, and then for every new machine you make, you get 1 new vertical map column, and each machine will be a new map column up to a total of 7. Some final tips are when you're making your staircases, you can use baritone like I'm doing in this video. Also, when you're making a machine, you want to make it as low as possible, so you might have to clear any easy hills that are in the way. This is simply to save time when you're AFKing draining the lava, because the widest point of the lava, it takes the longest to fall.